And I'm going to tell you what the situation is in a minute. But make sure y'all go back and watch the other episodes. Do your homework on the episodes so that y'all can tell me which episode is your favorite episode so I can do a stand-up comedy show surrounding the topics that you picked from the episodes. All right? Bet. Drew Atkinson. And only y'all coming. If you don't come to my live, you ain't welcome to the damn show. Or then you welcome to the show. But I need my people from my live to come to the show. I ain't gonna do no more than 100 people. That's it. 100 people is my limit. I don't give a fuck how many followers I got. I'm gonna do 100 people and 100 only. And this 100 gotta be my boogheads and my bros. The ones who wanna see me win and they wanna see this goddamn material grow into what is supposed to be on stage. Or what is gonna be on stage. Cause I ain't used none of this shit I say on here. None of it is in my stand-up. Just so y'all know. It may be, but very rarely do I say anything that's in my stand-up. So when y'all come see my stand-up, it's gonna be a whole different date. Believe that. Better be there, yeah. Of course, Tiffany Nippy, of course, Sharika Young, of course, Nisha Scott. All y'all gonna be in attendance, of course. My boogheads, Lake Shay Renee, you done jumped on board and you in here every day too. Danielle with the D2. It might be late where you at, because I'm gonna do it at night. So I'm going to do it at probably 8 p.m. or probably, I don't know. I'm going to do it later on in the evening than this show is. So I'm going to figure it out. Hey, I say what I said. Shimi, I'm so glad you're back, baby. Shimi don't get in too often no more. Hey, let me ask y'all this, though. While I got your attention, while I got everybody in here, Tracy Flowers in for sure. Tracy Flowers in here with the power in here. Lakeshare Renee, come on now. Joe Setter, yes, I'm glad you're in here. All my boogie. Let me ask you this. How we gonna help my boogie bro? So he in what you call ghetto love. Y'all know what ghetto love is? Let me tell you what ghetto love is. Because some of y'all don't know what ghetto love is. And this shit is a real thing. This is what people really be in when they be in the hood, or when they chick from the hood, or they from the hood and they chick from the hood and they still act really hood. They ain't grew out the stage yet. He in a stage of ghetto love right now in his relationship. Ghetto love is like Baby Boy, Tyrese, and yeah. Ghetto love is where the bitch be. You could call her a bitch to her face. She ain't gonna get mad. She gonna call you a bitch ass nigga and a puss ass nigga all the time. In playful, in everyday life, she cuss at you a lot. You know, y'all talk shit to each other a lot. This is ghetto love now. Y'all argue and shit, and when you argue, it be all a series of cuss words. You're just in ghetto love. Y'all smoke y'all weed together, y'all talk y'all shit together, and you just be smoking on your little marijuana. You be saying, yeah, bitch. Yeah, but your booty stank and all this shit y'all be saying in the house. This ghetto love. Baby Boy was ghetto love. This is the type of love where it's argumentative, it's loud, it's ignorant, and shit can get out of hand easy. And when you in ghetto love. Tyrese, that's why Tyrese ended up batting the shit out of Yvette. If Tyrese bat Yvette in her mouth so hard, he batted her eye loose from her head. He batted her eye out the socket. Y'all saw it after the second, boy, they showed the second team, boy, he had to eat that coochie with ferocity because he smacked her like that. And he smacked that girl, and he smacked her for a reason now. And I'm going to tell you what the reason is now. Ain't never no reason to put your hand on no woman. But when you're in that ghetto love, you can kind of bring shit on yourself sometimes. Tyrese was like, fuck that, I hate you, F you. You're a little boy, you're scared to be a man, you still live with your mama. I'ma have me a man, boo-boo. I'ma have me a man, and I'm about to do what the fuck I wanna do. You out here messing with all these hoes, I'm about to do what I want to do. Ain't that what she said? LaWanda Woods Griffin, come on, Ted. Y'all remember the movie? Put one in the air right now, goddammit, for this movie. Not the Baby Boy love, it's ghetto love. It was ghetto love before Baby Boy came out. Now we call it Baby Boy love. Thank you, Shay. This the Baby Boy love. Hey, ain't nobody got time for that shit no more, but when you in that shit, It's a way to get around all this shit, right? You can't be Yvette in a relationship and you fucking with Tyrese. You gotta grow out of being Yvette. You used to be Yvette and now you Taraji. Okay, so go to Taraji level and stop being Yvette, and this shit won't apply to your ass. What I'm about to ask y'all. So, but the long story of the short is that my boogie bro want to know whether or not he should break up with his girl because when they argue, but now keep in mind, now he love the girl. That coochie A1 since day one is purple pack, right? He like her, he's cool with her, but when she get mad, she one of these, fellas. She one of these. She one of them. Oh, she one of these. She one of them. You like, damn. Why the fuck you keep putting your hands on me? Do you know I beat niggas up for less than this? Do you know I have beat a grown man to the ground because he poked me like that? And you just gonna continue to poke me like that? She was one of them. She one of them, Brandon. Listen, stop trying to settle. Hey, listen, let me tell you what happened though, Pete. This shit get deep now. I don't want to tell you, Gary. My boogie bro needs y'all help. Ted, come on through now. Hey, come on through and say what you say. I need y'all now. This is a ghetto love situation, so it probably don't apply to you no more. Or it probably used to apply to you, or it never applied to you because you live with your because you lived in the white neighborhood. Anyways, ghetto love, you love somebody, but you don't want to kill them. You love them the way you love, but you don't want to kill them, but anything else is on limits. You can talk to them crazy. You can poke their head. You can poke you can smack them and shit. And it's ghetto love. Bitch, we're playing for a smack the fuck out you now. Hey, bitch, I'm telling you, stop doing that now. I ain't playing with you now. You going too damn far now. You keep, all right. Hey, all right, cool. All right, hey, listen. You good? You getting handsy now. You getting handsy. Don't make me. I don't want to do it now. Don't make me smack the shit out your ass now. You ain't gonna smack a motherfucking thing, nigga. You ain't about to do that. Your mama's a hoe. You got another ding-a-ling, and that's the reason why I'm fucking somebody else. Joe Torre smacked the cowboy shit out. He back smacked the piss out of. That's what we call it in New Orleans. He back smacked the piss out of Regina King. Cause she just was doing that ghetto love shit and you said the wrong shit and sit the man over the edge. Now you know what you're doing. Cause now you're not only argumentatively poking me, cause we already having a discussion that got heated apparently, right? So you're poking me with mentality, and then you start to poke me physically. And that, in turn, is poking me, is poking into my emotions. You're poking me emotionally as well. Now, my boogie bro said he loved the girl, but every time they get into it, she doing a little too much with the hands. She ain't all out boxing them or throwing blows, but she doing this, she poking, she mushing, she doing all shit, smack you and all this shit. Oh, I can't stand no damn poker bit. Oh, a poker will get you in trouble with me. Hey, it's a lot of niggas in New Orleans now. There's some great guys in New Orleans. But once you start putting hands on them niggas start to get a little out of control. So I'm sorry for any ladies. I'm not talking about domestic violence on you. I'm talking about how to prevent this whole situation. Sometimes you can prevent it. Are they married? Are they married is really not irrelevant. It's not that relevant. Because this shit can go on any level in a relationship. I don't care if we're married or not. Don't put your damn hands on me. I don't care what the hell, whether we married or not. That shit ain't got shit to do with anything. Whoa, I ain't telling him. And if he was married, I would tell him the same damn thing what I'm going to tell him. So that shit shouldn't matter. Now I know you think so, Vice President, because you Marriage in high regard. I know you had husbands and all this other stuff, so you know what the marriage is like. But let me see. Oh, Gary Cole said that ignore game be strong. That ignore game do be strong, because we a real nigga, we don't want to hit nobody. But when they get to putting on and poking and prodding, and you taking it for so long, this shit is it's gonna go downhill. What should he do? Should he leave, or should he try to work it out with her, or should he try to talk it out with her, or what should he do? Now she hood now, so she gonna cuss a lot when she having this conversation with him. When he having this conversation with this young lady, she gonna say a lot of shit. If they married, they should get counseling. If not, he should leave, Vice President said. Okay, married or not, hitting, poking, pushing is wrong. We know hitting is wrong. We know hitting. We ain't saying she went that far. But she is going a little far, Corey. She going a little farther than a real nigga would like her to go. Let's just say that. Hey, a real nigga would not prefer you to go this far. But we can take it. We can take it now. We can take it. But we might not take it on the specific day of our life. He should never put his hands on her, take it out on the bedroom. Oh, that's how she says he should take it out on the bedroom. Now, he said they ain't got no problem in that department. She definitely do her thing, and he definitely putting it down. They have great love-making experience. That's what's making the nigga want to keep him. Want to keep her. Even though she a little handsy, he don't want to break up with her because that purple pack hitting right for him in his life. When that purple pack hitting right in your life, you don't want to trade that in right away sometimes. You want to hang on to that. So my boogie bro don't want to break up with the girl. He just would prefer for us not to act like this, is what he's trying to say. That's too much. Keep your hands to yourself. Talking to her won't help. Leave her alone, Nikita said. Okay, I can understand that. That's a valid perspective. What Shay said. Shay said, I have two black men. I wish a bitch would. He needs to reevaluate his mentality. If getting hit would allow, just leave and get counseling. Now let me tell you something about Purple Pack. Oh. You see what Gary said? Gary said not leave, but ease out. You feel what I'm saying? See, Purple Pack ain't something you can just cut cold turkey sometimes. Hey, Gary, you know how it is. You done put up with some stranger things in a relationship. When you got that Purple Pack, she a good woman and everything, you done put up with some shit that you normally wouldn't put up with. It could be any level now. It could be any level. The level of what we talk about today is a little bit extreme. I'm going to be honest with you. But we done put up with some shit now. We done put up with some of the shit that y'all do that we don't like because that Purple Pack won't let you go. Sex go a long way with fellas. Y'all don't know this, ladies. Y'all might stay because of the heart or whatever. But hey, that nigga could be whipped. That nigga could be hooked on phonics like Josephine Johnny. That nigga was hooked on phonics. He could be hooked, and it ain't got nothing to do with reading. Just know that. It's sometimes that, so when you tell him my boogie bro what he should do, you need to think about also the fact that this nigga may be in love for one, and he can't resist that coochie for two. Because sometimes that combination that make your Purple Pack, it'll get to you. You got to ease out of that Purple Pack. You gotta seek out. You gotta ease away from that one, nigga. I know what you mean, Shay. I ain't gonna tell him. But ease. Whatever you feel like the name or the term means, you do that, nigga. She does not fix that. Sex does not fix that bullshit. I wish a nigga would. Hey, I know you feel that way, Teresa. You're supposed to feel that way. You're a woman. But if I know I'm getting some coochie immediately afterwards, I could take a poking or two. If I know I'm getting top shelf, if I know I'm getting the weed that's $90 an eighth, when I do get it, if I know I'm getting that good shit, I'm gonna take a little poking or two. If I was about to go get some, if you said to me, Tanya, Toya, if you said to me, not Toya, Christy, if you said directly to me, you said, Boogie, I'm gonna give you some of this coochie. It's gonna be great now. It's gonna be probably the best you ever had. And I'm a good woman. I make plenty of money. I'm gonna give you some of this coochie, but I'm gonna have to poke you in the head 2 times with aggression before I give it to you. You think I'm about to turn that coochie down for these 2 pokes with aggression? No, I think I can take a little poking. It's just the only time, yes, thank you, Christy, if poking leads to hitting, which leads to charging. That's going to be the end result that I'm going to tell you. But let me go before that. Before that leads to that, and that happens, we can take a little bit of a little stuff. We take a little shit. Hey, it'll do it. Some of y'all ladies know that niggas do some strange stuff for your coochie sometimes. So it happens. It's not preferable. It's definitely not what we choose to do. But yeah. High grade purple throat said, I'm glad you know your weeds. I don't. Hope said, hey, Hope, don't be mad at us. It's different. We think different from y'all. Coochie runs us a little bit more than ding-a-ling do, especially when it's top shelf. Especially when it's up there with the best of them that you ever had in your life. From a good woman, oh my God. I'm going to let you get away with a few pokes. I'm going to be like, all right now, that's your 15th poke. On number 16, I'm going to click on you. So, hey, you get away with a certain amount is what I'm trying to tell you when you love the damn girl, right? So, with that being, I know it's not healthy. It's ghetto love. It's never healthy. Tyrese and Yvette relationship was horrible. They was not supposed to even be together. It was awful. It was totally toxic because they was in the ghetto love. They lived in that little place with the Mexican lady next door. Stop beating on the door. Stop beating on the damn door. I call the police on you. You know, it wasn't a good neighborhood. That wasn't a good neighborhood at all, Tracy. They was living in the baby boy. That was the LA version of the hood. They went and get tacos. They live in a house. They fighting over an apartment. He lived with his mama. His mama live in a little better neighborhood because she got a front yard at least. But he ain't come from a lot now, so he's doing the best he got. Ain't nothing wrong with being no hood nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with being no hood nigga at all. But you elevate and you grow out of it and you get yourself and you get your money and you move up and you start choosing better. You start choosing women who not in this stage of ghetto love, who be poking on you and fighting with you and all this dumb shit. You try to get you one of them. But if you got one right now, if you got a hood chick right now and y'all in this ghetto love, and she still cuss a lot, smoke all the weed, poke you in the head, want to fight you at the end of the argument and all this type of shit. Then you try to, this is what you should do, Boogie Bro. I'm going to tell you what you should do. This is my Boogie Bro. Let me take a drink before I tell him and read what y'all was saying. Let me see what y'all was saying in the chat. I caught up with that. Krista said there are other purple packs out there. Yes, they are. But it's hard to let go of one when you got one. It's very hard to let go of the one. It's easy to let go of red pack. I could get that anywhere. That's on every corner. That's on every shelf. But that purple pack, especially, and the rest depends on the type of woman that's attached to it. Now, the rest depends solely upon the type of woman this is, but the rest, a lot of shit is workable. Put your hands on me, I'm gonna fight you. If all the moves are, hey, well listen, we're not talking about women. We ain't talking about putting your hands on and no man putting no hands on no woman. I'm talking about the situation where my Boogie Bro is in a relationship with her girl and she cusses a lot because she hood and they cuss a lot at each other because they hood and they, smoke weed together and they drink together and they drink Hennessy and shit. And when they be on that hen, they be talking crazy to each other. And when she argue with him, every time she argue with him, she put her hands on him. She with the pokey. She with the pokey pokes. And she with the push. And she with the all that extra, a little too much. Not overly too much. But a little more than what we would like. Touching my body in any way, of course it is, because you're a lady. We get it. We know it. Touching your body in any way that's of an aggressive nature is off limits, because you're a lady. Okay, No, Boogie, no problems. I'm coming with you. I'm coming from where you come. Just go where you want, where you meant to be. Okay. Hey, Gary said, man, I gotta ease out. I'm telling you. See, women, it's a hard no. It's a hard no on the touching for them. It's a hard no. But what do you tell my Boogie bro, though? And I know what y'all telling them. I see what y'all told them. Some of y'all saying, get your shit and go. Get your shit and go. But the bros understand what I'm about to tell my Boogie bro to do. My other Boogie bros understand this a little better. I'm going to make y'all understand it, though. I'm going to make y'all understand it. Hold on. I ain't going nowhere. You can get more honey you can get more with honey than vinegar. I get it. Leave the hood and find the good. Okay, good. Okay, but let me tell them this. This is what you do when you in a situation where your woman put her hands on you just a little more. She ain't beating your ass. Because I don't think that would happen to any one of my Boogie bros. But I don't hang with niggas who that would happen to. So I don't know them personally. But with one of my Boogie bros, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she's doing a little too much with her hand, you gonna have to change your ways first. I know you gonna blame everything on her. I know you gonna say, yeah, she too aggressive and she this and she cussing and she that and she this, right? Whatever you don't want her to do, I'm gonna need you to stop doing. I need you to stop cussing when you argue with your girl. That's number one, Boogie bro. Because I'm trying to give you some preventative steps before you get to the point where you got to break up with this help. Because I know you don't want to lose your good purple pack. I know you don't want to lose it. You're hanging on to it with dear life. I get it. Hold on now. Hold on. If you both are in his situation, Christy, they both are aggressive in nature and they talk and they cuss at each other and that leads to poking him in the head and poking him and light smacking him and so on and so forth. That leads to that. So now let's get to the root of it, Boogie bro. You need to stop all that cussing and smoking weed with or drinking a Henny. You need to get on that white. That brown sometimes will fuck you up. It'll make you too aggressive. Get on that white, number one. Number two, you gotta sit her down. You gotta sit her down and be like, look, we doing too much. Not when you're mad. I'm talking about on a regular day when she chilling. When she chilling, that's when you hit her with some grown man shit. You had a conversation with her. You say, listen, ma'am, I love you, right? I want us to be together. Ain't nothing going on right now. But I'm just saying in the future, when we argue, don't poke. Don't poke. I know how you get. I know I be upsetting you sometimes. I know I do it. I call you. I'm a aide. Sometimes I'm an asshole, right? But I want you to do this. I know they ain't think about this. But I want you to do this for me, baby girl. I need you to stop putting your hands on me at all. I need you, when you feel like that nature where you about to poke me or you about to do something, I need you to call a timeout on the whole argument. I need you to go on outside or something. Don't put your hands on me. Tie your hands behind your back. Put your hands in your pockets. I don't want you to do nothing aggressive with your hand. Just practice for me. I know, baby. I'm not saying you be fucking me up or nothing. Because she going to be like, well, why you saying that? You act like I be beating you up or something. Why you acting like I'm not? What you think I'm abusive to you? Not what you trying to say. I'm abusive to you? I mean, damn, you 6'1". Damn, you can't take a little push. You can't take a little poke. God damn, I ain't need him to poke you. You act like I'm beating you up. No, baby, I'm not saying you beating me up. You ain't beating me up, because I'll fuck you up now. Hey, you know me, I got these hands. I got hands. You know, if we was to fight, I would get you. So you ain't fighting me or nothing like that. I'm just saying, and we ain't on no level where nobody gonna put no hands on nobody. But I'm just saying, what you do when you poking me and shit is making me too frustrated. It's taking me back to my penitentiary days. Yeah, it's taking me back to my Magnolia Project days. I can't have this type of interaction with you because you be pushing me to a level where I feel like I'm about to pull my pistol out. Like if you was a dude and you had done some of the stuff with me, if you didn't have all this good coochie on you, and you had done all this stuff that you do when you get mad to me, I would have been back smacked you. I would have back smacked you like Tyrese on Baby Boy. Yeah, I would have been did it if you didn't have all this good coochie. But you do. And I ain't that type of nigga to put no hands on. I'm just saying, so next time we get in an argument, I'm going to remind you that we had this conversation. And you saying you cool with that, right? She going to be like, I mean, damn, bro. I mean, all right. Hey, roll me another blunt. Shit, woo, you stressing me out. All right, I ain't gonna put my hands on you. That's what she gonna say. Because she hood, so she definitely gonna say that. So when she say that, you just take that and say, listen, all right, now when we get into it, I'm gonna remind you of this now. When you be getting all riled up and fired up, like he told Yvette, what you getting all hyped up? What you getting all riled up for? Make me smack the shit out you. Cause she walking around the house, ooh, that bitch, ooh, that bitch, ooh, she all doing all that. That shit is too much. Y'all doing too much. So when you get up to that level where people is doing all this and jumping around like Yvette with the little pink yoga pants on, you need to start changing y'all behavior. So to my boogie bro, you need to, if you gonna stay with this girl, and I never tell a man to leave his woman. I never do that. I never do that. Because for one, I don't know your skill level. I don't know what that ding-a-ling like. So you might find a woman who's just the only one who's tolerant of it. So, I ain't never going to tell you to leave your woman. I'm going to try to give you alternate solutions, fellas. When you come to me with questions, I got answers. That's what the Let Me Stress You Out show is about. It's about me helping you to either keep what you want or try to live better or get you into heaven. Shit, some of this stuff going to get you into heaven. It take a real nigga to mind their business. You might get into heaven. This is the Let Me Stress You Out show, ladies and gentlemen. They put hundreds in the chat because I'm speaking all facts. That's why they put them hundreds in the chat. For those of y'all who knew and don't know. Ted, we got our own emoji logo, lingo in here. The hundreds mean I'm speaking the facts. The boogettes put the red roses and the boogie bros put the muscle in the chat. And my double dip boogettes, they put a whole lot of shit. Y'all don't worry about what they put. The boogettes, they put the little the B symbol or the B2 if they on the laptop. Either way, my double dips, we got our language as well. Because they watch me for an hour on Facebook and then an hour on IG. My boogettes, my double dips, that's automatic. We automatically know. And then they put that little purple in the chat. That means that's that purple pack. Now, fellas, when you in this chat now, I see you see these names going up, Gary. You like, damn, she talking that shit in this chat. Don't slide in this woman DMs right there. Take your time, nigga. Come to the show a little while longer. Stay in the damn chat every day. If you like somebody in here, you need to be watching them, what they commenting on a daily basis on the Let Me Stress You Out show. That will indicate to you whether you should slide in that DM or not. I know you call bullshit. I know you call bullshit, Don Barry. I promise you, what she's doing is she's provoking. He knows himself, right? He knows that what she doing is going to cause him to click out eventually. He ain't the type of nigga to put no hands on nobody. He ain't the type of nigga to put no hands on nobody, but it's only a certain amount of shit he going to take until he go off. And he's trying to preempt you to keep you from pushing him to the level that he don't want to go in this relationship, don't need to go. So if you poking and prodding and you poking, whether you poking emotionally, whether you poking verbally, whatever type of poking you doing, stop the poking. Stop the poking, don't poke. When you argue with somebody, try to come with a solution. Don't poke. Don't try to find that weak spot. Don't gaslight or whatever they call that shit now. Don't do none of this shit because this shit gonna end your relationship up and somebody going to jail. It starts with the smaller things, just like Krista Denise said earlier today. It starts with things like poking and arguing and cussing. Well, it starts with the cussing, right? It always starts with the cussing. You ain't never heard nobody get beat up without a cuss word involved. First, it's always a bitch. It's always a mother. It's always something like that. Cussing always leads to putting hands on, and putting hands on in a slight manner leads to a bigger manner. This shit just ain't came out. These techniques, what I'm telling y'all to tell these men to do, And I'm telling my Boogie Bro to do, because he inboxed me with a heavy heart. It's only my duty to tell him what to do. That's the right thing to do. That's going to help him into 2020 moving forward. Shit, this is my job as a stand-up comedian, is to hold a mirror up to the world and try to help y'all. Let's all come together and get on one accord. All men do definitely have their limits. You're right, Cheryl Lockhart. Hey, shit go downhill. When you start with the cussing, then you go to the poking and the pushing, and then it turns to a little rumble, and then it turns to a big rumble, and now both of y'all locked up, or one of y'all dead, or one of y'all got a charge on him, or some shit bad is gonna happen if you continue to allow your girl to poke and push on you, press your buttons and try to make you mad and gaslight and all that other shit. Something bad is going to happen to your relationship, so you might not have to give up that purple pack. That purple pack might get taken away from your ass because you might get a restraining order put on your ass because you done let her go too far, and you kept, instead of you telling her in a calm tone when you're not upset about nothing, telling her what you like and don't like when y'all argue. But that ghetto love be like that. It is a lot of drama. Ghetto love is always a lot of drama. It's always a lot of drama. Ghetto love is always a lot of drama, so that's why I advise all of y'all to elevate above it in your relationship. If you in the ghetto love type of situation, if you that hood motherfucker, and you be smoking your little weed, you drinking your little Henny or your little brown, and you the type to put hands on somebody, I'll fuck somebody. It always starts with your language, ladies and gentlemen. The physical aggression starts with your language. Some of y'all ladies will say, I'll fuck you up, boy. I'll slap the shit out you, boy. Stop playing with me before I punch you in your mouth, boy. All that kind of shit. That is the small snowball that you can possibly roll up into be a bigger and bigger and bigger snowball. You feel what I'm saying, Dawn? Okay, Dawn on board. I see all my boogettes on board. I see nothing but hundreds in the chat right now, Don Berry. I think I got everybody on board with this conversation. It started off fucked up. All y'all was saying that my Boogie Bro need to just bounce. Leave that bitch alone if she poking you in the head and pushing y'all and feel like being a little too aggressive with the hands. Some of y'all was totally against it. He should leave immediately. But now, y'all know and understand the difficulty, the degree of difficulty leaving Purple Pack is, number one. And number two, y'all know that there's an alternate method to helping rectify the situation. Because sometimes a hood chick love you so much. That's one thing about a hood ghetto love chick. Now she love you to death, literally, nigga. She will kill your ass over some, you know what I'm saying? That's the ghetto love. You don't want that. But they be loyal to a fault. So sometimes all you gotta do is, you gotta catch her on a calm, cool day and say, listen, I don't want you doing what you've been doing. And she gonna say, what the fuck you mean? What I've been doing? What you talking about? You say, oh, I'm just talking about the way you be poking me in the head and the way you be pushing my face. When you get upset, I don't be liking all that. It be making me, it don't be making me feel aggressive, but it be making me feel like you don't love me. Don't make me feel like you don't love me at no point in a relationship, ladies. Don't make me feel like you want to fight me or you're my enemy. If you make me feel like you physically aggressive towards me, like you my enemy, like you might kill me, cut me, push me to the over a ledge or some shit like that, then I might have to smack the shit out you. Because and normally if I felt like you were trying to kill me, I would try to kill you. But in the case where we used to be in love or we are in love, I'm not gonna try to kill you. But I'm not gonna let you abuse me neither. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saying, don't let it go that far. Everything can be checked if you talk about it early enough. If she love you enough, she know that ding-a-ling good. She knows she don't want to leave you. She knows she ain't probably ain't gonna go nowhere, and she know most likely that she don't want you to put hands on her, and y'all end up fighting over her poking. So she will calm down if you talk to her while it's cute. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you remember what Tyrese did, fellas? You don't want to have to do that. Tyrese smacked Yvette, and he had to eat that coochie like he never ate it before. Did y'all see it? That nigga had to eat that coochie with ferocity, nigga. Woo, he had to get in that thing and until whenever it was, they might have time sped it up because it probably took her a long time to go through all them emotions in her head because she just got hit. The nigga's cheating. She got to go through all that and get that out of her head. Then she got to focus on how good you're eating what you're eating. And then that's when she gonna finally come. That could be any amount of time. It could be 2 hours and 43 minutes before your lady come after you done smacked her. You don't want to have to do that, fellas. So in order to prevent yourself from having to eat that coochie like Tyrese on Baby Boy, you gonna have to not get into it with her to the point where she putting her hands on you. And not, especially not to the point where it's making you want to put hands on her. So you got to shut it down early, but it's a technique to shut it down early, fellas. It's a technique. And that was the technique I just gave y'all. I gave y'all the technique to handle your woman if she's in the ghetto love type of mentality. And she's one of the ones that always try to mildly put her hands on you or say in jest. You know how they call it in jest when you're joking? Where she just playing, she say shit like, I'll fuck you up. Or don't do that. In playing, don't wrestle with your broad, none of this shit. No physical activity in a contact where it's of aggression. That is the root of all your issues. You see what I'm saying now? Y'all get it? I just took it all. I just broke it down to y'all like I'm a goddamn psychiatrist. I deserve for y'all to hit that cash out. What the hell? What you think I'm doing this 5 days a week for? Shit. Rogina, Rogina, I'm glad you in here, Rogina. You just missed one hell of a show. You're late, but you're right on time for this rhyme, Rogina. I don't know how much you saw, but go back and watch this whole episode. It's gonna be on it's gonna be on my Facebook page. It's always up there. Matter of fact, I want all y'all to go back and watch some of the episodes if y'all my Boogie Bros and Boogettes, and you done came for a few episodes and you done laughed harder on some than the other ones. Go back and see which one you think was the one that made you laugh the hardest, or made you think the hardest, or it's a good subject that you would like me to talk about on the stand-up level. Because all of this shit that I do on here can be made in the stand-up. It's just not, because I ain't trying to tell you no goddamn jokes right now. I'm trying to help you. But I will make some of this shit into jokes if y'all can point it out for me. If you can point out your ones that you like. So go back and watch. Anyways, Tracy Flowers said 2 hours and 43 minutes. Hell yeah, it can take your woman a long time to come after you done hit her. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you did, man, boy. You gonna get arthritis in your goddamn neck trying to hang in there and hit that coochie, boy. You gonna be there and hit that coochie so long, you gonna be like, damn, this bitch gonna let me eat this coochie for 2 hours and 43 minutes? Yes, nigga, this is your punishment. You shouldn't have let it get out of control like that. You gonna have to eat that coochie like Tyrese did on Baby Boy if you put your hands on them. What about the twins? What about the twins? What? Oh, I don't know the twins. You talking about ATL? I don't know. Great topic today. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm here 5 days a week just to Let Me Stress You Out show. Thank all y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. Ted, Stress Out Nate Robinson. Oh, I know. I feel so sorry for my brother, too. I didn't want to stress him out because I feel sorry for him. And my stress outs go a little hard. So I might give him a pass. Rogina. Thank you so much for coming to the Let Me Stress You Out show. Real talk is always good talk. Thank you so much, Tiffy Niffy, for coming every day and being one of my Boogettes. Thank you, Shay Brown. I appreciate it. My Boogettes today, the ATL twins, they was good. Engaged. Ever since I've been here. Okay. Okay, Lake Shay Renee, you've been sharing the live ever since you've been coming. I appreciate you. Inbox me the name of the episode that you like the best and tell me which one it is, and I'm going to go through it and find what you like. Okay, Net, thank you so much for coming. This is the greet. I got to say bye to y'all individually and as a group. Andrea with the U, I appreciate you coming, baby. It all can be made in the stand-up 100. Thank you, boo. I know you know. Now, you got to tell me. It's your job now to help your boy. Now, shit, if I win, we all win. From New Orleans. Shit. Come on, Natasha. You joined us today, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa Davis. Thank you, Danielle with the D from the UK. I'm about to start this shit all over on IG. So I want to hurry up and wrap this up, nigga, because the people on IG, there's only a few of them, but the people who come, they be anxious. They be like, Boogie, you be coming so late. I want you to come. I want you to come quicker. Come. I said, all right, cool. Let me come. Let me get my shit show. I'm going to take me a little 5-minute break, and then I'm going to come back and do this all over again for an hour at the same pace. You dig? Hit that cash out for me. K White, what up, baby? Thank you, Leanna. Thank you, Lakeisha Renee. Or is it Lakeisha Renee? Thank you, Gary. Hey, I need you every day, bro. Come on back through if you got time, nigga. Every day at the same time, put your headphones on. It's gonna be 4 o'clock in New Orleans when I start. Every time, 4 o'clock. Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock. 2 p.m. on the